Hey, Miss Mandy here. Just going to show you a couple different ways that you can turn in an assignment. And I'm using the vision board from Mind and Body Fitness that we've been working on recently as part of our exploration to goals. You can see my vision board behind me with magazines. This is the traditional old-fashioned way of making a vision board. And a lot of people also made Google Drawings. So this can apply to any assignment that you have in any class that is not a specific Google Drive assignment. A lot of times you'll have an assignment, especially in language arts and maybe in lots of other classes too, where the teacher just says, okay, here's the document and here's the assignment and there's maybe instructions in there, and then you actually go in and type in the Google Doc, right? And then you just go and turn it back in. That has been amazing, and that's been a feature that's been kind of new to Schoology. It's really awesome, but sometimes you have creative kind of things like this vision board where there's lots of different options of how to turn it in. So I'm just going to show you a few options here. If you have an image that is saved on your computer, okay, so let's say that you made a Google drawing, you downloaded the JPEG file, and that JPEG file is living on your computer, that's when you're going to go to this little file option here, and then it's going to bring up all of your files. So because I don't necessarily have, let's see if I can find a photo in here in my documents. This is my advisement class. Okay, I can just click on that. It's going to go right in there, and then I just hit submit. Okay, well, that's actually not the right photo. So let me see. I'm going to remove that attachment. Yeah. Okay. The other cool thing on the upload tab is this little microphone. And this is what some people did. And without even me asking, is they just went and they just said, I'm going to actually record a video. Look, there's a video and a video. So I could actually record a video, start recording, and I could be like, hey, this is my vision board. Check it out. I need to breathe. Can we get together? Can we gather? There's my advisement class that's always on my mind. Okay. So you would start recording and then just submit it in Schoology, right? Directly in Schoology. And you can do that just for audio if you want to do it without the visual. But for this assignment, that wouldn't work because I need to see the visual. Okay. Then you have the Create tab. The Create tab, again, has all these different functions there. One of the options would be to insert content, right? So Schoology is kind of giving you lots of different ways of learning how to do things. You could connect to your Google Drive resource from there. This is just another way of accessing it, okay? So what was the name of my vision board? Oh, I called it Morning Movement, Miss Mandy. That's a Google drawing right there. So I can just click on that. I can say import. I can even embed it. And so I can see that there's something there. It doesn't necessarily load, but I can just submit it like that, okay? Now, I actually don't know if that was correct. So maybe I'm just going to go in there and check this out. So the create mode is one option. That's usually when I'm just asking you to submit something like I am creative. Okay, we did I am statements one day, and that was one thing that you could do. You could just type the words straight in there, boom, submit. That's usually for some kind of quick skill building assignment. The resources tab is what I wanted to show you though, okay? These are my personal resources that I have saved for my course. But what you will have be clicking on is the apps. So it's similar to that Create tab in that it connects to your Google Drive, right? So again, I see that. If you don't see the name of your drawing, I'm going to put Mandy because I know that Mandy's in the name, and then hit search, and then that'll bring the stuff to the top that has whatever you're looking for in the title. Maybe you have an untitled Google drawing. If it's untitled, then you might have to search untitled or go back and title it, and then it'll be easier. But this is a really great way. The good thing about that is then when your teacher goes to grade it, then it's right there. Okay. What I see some people do, and this is a if you've ever had an issue where you're like, I turned it in and you're not getting credit for it, this is what I see people do a lot. They go to the Create tab and then they go open their doc and they grab the URL and they copy and paste it, and then they come back and I don't even know what I have a YouTube channel. Okay. They paste the link in there and then they hit submit, and then as the teacher I go in there and I'm like, oh, this is a link. Sometimes I can't even click on it, but when I can click on it, sometimes, a lot of times, at least half the time, I can't even see it because it's not shared with me, right? So if you're going to copy and paste a link, you got to make sure it's a shareable link. That's another video you can watch. I hope this is helpful. Bye.